effect hits you like a wave, a fresh new spin on the news you crave. Turn the page and you see the light, a different angle that feels so right. No more waiting for the truth to show. Every story starts to glow. Daily news in a way you didn't know. It's the Taz effect that steals the show. Open your mind, let the colors flow. Daily news in a way you didn't know.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me for the Jazz Effect. Daily news in a way you did not know you could use for those listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for everyone else watching and listening from all around the social media sphere, hey, how you doing? How you mom and them doing? Yes, it is a double dose of Taz Tuesday. It is a Taz-tastic Tuesday, if you will. For those that joined me this morning on the Sound of Coffee, thank you for coming back. Told y'all I come to settle records. But in all serious, I am the resident building sub for GCPR. Let's dive right into it for this Talk About It Tuesday. Pentagon ends mandatory flu vaccines for service members. I feel a new epidemic surrounding me. Now, I remember a few years back, we had two different strains of the flu going around. I think you all need to realize that when we got COVID-19, we were knocking on the 100th year anniversary of us having another pandemic, the Spanish flu. We're going to be on lockdown again. We're going to be on punishment because of a flu. But anyway, SecDef Pete Hegseth on Tuesday announced an end to the mandatory flu vaccine for all service members, citing a need to restore medical autonomy. The irony. We don't want to give women bodily autonomy when it comes to the medical procedure of abortion. But what? You do realize we send military personnel all over the globe where all sorts of biological creepy crawlies can get into their system, and then they can bring it back because some people are carriers. Some things will mutate. We're gonna be back in the house on punishment because of the flu. Because of the flu. But let's continue. In a memo issued by Hegseth, the Defense Department said effective immediately, the annual influenza vaccine is voluntary for all active duty and reserve troops, including civilian personnel in the department. Service members may still choose to receive the vaccine, but it is no longer a condition of service, marking a sweeping reversal of long-standing health policy. Before you try to use reason and rationale and go, but Taz, during COVID, these people lost family members. They lost friends. There's no way they would do that. I need y'all to remember that these are the same people who lied to their friends and family, who watched them die horribly. Because dying from COVID-19 is essentially suffocating to death for a lot of people. Do you think they're going to? No, these are the same people. Many of them allowed their children to die. Let that sink in. So no, they don't care. They'll do it. We're going to be on punishment again. The notion that the flu vaccine must be mandatory for every service member everywhere in every circumstance at all times is just overly broad and not rational, Hegseth said in a video on social media. Our new policy is simple. If you, an American warrior entrusted to defend the nation, believe the flu vaccine is in your best interest, then you are free to take it. You should, but we will not force you. How are you supposed to properly defend the country? And yes, I'm saying that very facetiously. Let me remind y'all, Tazzy Farms remembers, I don't know if y'all do. Pete Hegseth is the same person while being one of the weekend anchors on Fox News Weekend that said he does not regularly wash his hands because he doesn't believe in germs. Because why? Why, class? Why he not believe in the germs? Because he can't see them. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. The same man that says that he is a Christian and he goes to a very misogynistic, non-handy dandy Scott Daddy handbook reading church. We know one of the pastors, one of the members of the clergy staff of that church. Yeah, was we saw him get perp walked. Okay, for the child pedophilia. Now, can you see the Lord? The Spirit of the Lord. No, you can't. Okay. But he believe in that. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. But he don't believe in the germ, so he don't be washing his hands. So what did we say this morning? Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. I know you can. I know you will. But, and speaking of good old handy dandy Scott Daddy, did y'all know there was an Irishman, a minister, if you will, who was praying in the church house? My type of shenanigans, my type of church carryings on, that the Lord would come and retrieve a drum. Yes, he did. He was like, Lord, we need you today. Come get Trump. They're still asking for injectable bleach. And, but yeah. If only we had some sort of invention that could see really, really. Yeah, I know. But keep in mind, these are the same people that are like, there's so many chemicals in pasteurized milk. I'm just gonna buy the unpasteurized milk straight from the cow. Straight from the cow. Because I read online that if you boil it to a certain temperature for a certain period of time and then slowly cool it, you could drink it. And for those that are now confused, going, well, it's still not pasteurized. That is pasteurization. Remember, we're all in this together with the stupid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't like it here. I don't. I don't like it here. Now we're going to get into this a little bit later. That would be how they do it. Yep. We're going to get into this a little bit later. But I just need to put this caveat out here because I gave this warning before, but I'm gonna give one final warning because I feel a little benevolent. Okay, my birthday week has started off as a bit of, not a bit of a shit show, a huge shit show. So I'm gonna say this: if you are contributing to me not being happy this week, no word off expeditiously. Okay, because at this point I will verbally send you to the Lord. Okay, I am going to enjoy this week, come hell or high water. You can like it, love it, skip it, or jump it. Okay, that's number one. Number two. I am a very intelligent individual. Am I sensitive? Can I be emotional? Yes. But the one biggest mistake that you can make is giving me time to think, okay? And acting like I'm stupid. That is something you don't want to do. That is something you don't want to do. Because remember, I am nice, I am kind, I am not benevolent. I am not. I am not. I will reach my hand symbolically straight through your chest, pull your soul out, season it, saute it, and have it for a midnight snack. Don't play with me. Okay. Don't play with me when it comes to my intelligence. All right. Okay. Okay. Because y'all gonna leave me alone. Okay. I'm in that era. I'm in that era where I will find out who your crush is. Okay. I will screw them to the point where they will think that their chosen deity is coming back to come take them on to glory. Okay. I will film it. I will send it to you. As a matter of fact, I'm to the point where I will FaceTime you while I'm doing it. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Are we clear? Mhm. Find somebody safe to play with. Find a safe activity. All right? All right. Keep in mind, I headed a coup at the Grippy Sock Casino and Resort after putting together an impeccable staff for myself. I am not well and I can be diabolical, but the difference is I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be diabolical. I will walk you through the pain I'm about to take you through. In other words, I'm gonna need some folks to stop trying to window shop my life. I don't know why. Y'all think every day is roses and sunshine, and it's not. Because it's hard out here being tasked. Leave me alone. Leave me. I'm gonna show you just how unwell and unhinged I am. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Trump again is lying about inflation and birthright citizenship. U.S. puts negotiations with Iran on hold as ceasefire deadline nears. Now, remember, just yesterday, we talked about this yesterday. Trump's like, I don't care what happens. On Wednesday, Washington time. That's y'all president, not mine, y'all's. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the. I'm going to the. I'm going to the Obama foster home for extra POTUSes, and I'm gonna get me one from there. Okay, I'm gonna go chill with my president every afternoon. We're gonna frolic. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Obama's foster home for extra POTUSes because I can't do this. Because yesterday he was like, I don't care what happens. We're gonna shut it down. It's gonna be the biggest, greatest shutdown ever in the world. Coming out of Islamabad, last minute ceasefire talks between the United States and Iran looked uncertain Tuesday as the 2-week truce was set to expire, and both countries warned that without a deal, they were prepared to resume fighting. U.S. Vice President JD put it in the pull-out Vance, expected to lead U.S. negotiations if talks continue. We going to war. We're going to be in a full-blown. Why do we keep sending Mr. Don't know how to do a single job, ain't never showed up to do the actual work a day in his dang life, Mr. Affluenza privilege, DEI, woke hire supreme. If affirmative action needed a mascot, it would be VP put it in the pullout. Okay, VP seduced the sectional. VP chasing the shays. VP licking the lazy boy. Like, why? Every time we send him someplace, it does not go where we need it to go. We sent him to go meet Pope Francis. He died. Okay? Leo was like, stay over there. Stay over there, playboy. Stay over there. Okay? We sent him to go bust a grape for Viktor Orban. He lost. We already sent him over to negotiate with Iran. He didn't do that. And then he slipped up with the big slippy slip up. He let everybody know that Trump and him are giving BB from Philly live and living color updates as to what's going on. As a matter of fact, just put Send our real president over there. Go ahead and tell BB from Philly to go on over there and negotiate, because you're negotiating his terms anyway. So just go ahead and send our real president over there. Did none of us vote for him, but hey, we don't get a chance to vote for our delegates for the Zionist Congress either. Oh, y'all didn't know about that? Y'all didn't know that there was legitimately a World Zionist Congress? And that multiple countries, you're supposed to hold an election. But just like Israel, you vote and you don't realize that in the undercurrents, you are voting for representatives to, yeah. You want to find out more, you can go over to the tube of you to @TazJ77, unless you're already there now, and get some more information about that. But yeah, why are we sending him there? So VPOTUS put it in the pullout, called off a trip to Pakistan. A U.S. official said, why was he going to Pakistan? Don't do that. And Iran said it hadn't decided whether to participate. Pakistani leaders, including Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, worked intensively late Tuesday to get both sides to agree to a second round of ceasefire talks, according to two officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak to the media. The ceasefire was set to expire Wednesday. It's still Tuesday. Hey, Nana Jay, how you doing? But yeah. Send him to It's Not Real. Wish BB long kept. Yeah. BB. 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 Go negotiate your own terms, BB. Are you afraid they're going to turn you into a BB cream? BB from Filet? BB from Filet? Why are you not drafting either of your sons? I know the conscription rules over there. I have an idea. Hey, BB from Philly. Hey, Israel. Do me a favor. Since y'all like being a literal non-extraditing safe haven for child diddlers, why don't you round up the child diddlers and send them on a trip to guard all of the ships that need to go in and out of the Strait of Hormuz? I feel like that would be fair. Hey, Miss Slav. I feel like, yeah. As Vance put on hold traveling for more ceasefire talk. Why is he doing so much traveling? In case you forgot, or in case you didn't pay attention, okay? Last year, 7 whole days, a whole Tony Braxton, 7 whole days after being sworn in, Vance was on vacation, y'all. He had about enough of us. They were skiing down the slopes. They're saying goodbye to our hopes. Yeah, 7 days after being sworn in. Him, Usha, and them ragamuffin ass kids. And don't sit there and be like, don't talk about his kids. Screw them kids. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about my kids. They don't care about nobody. Why am I caring about theirs? And them gonna be some little brown bombers that walk around acting like they're passe blanche, and they're not. They will look you dead in your face. I'm white. Caucasian. I am white. Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, screw them. They was remember because they was protesting them in Vermont. Carry 7 days. Please tell me what job you can have that you're going on vacation in 7 days. It's still getting paid. Like, they'll let you start. Like, there are some places that if you're honest and you're like, hey, I wasn't expecting my previous job to shut down or whatever, but I already booked this. Do you mind? And they're like, oh, no. A lot of times they'll have you start afterwards, or even if they start the onboarding process, but they're not going to pay you for it. They're not sending you with security, and you don't get to charge it to the company. unless you're the V POTUS. You know, V POTUS, Vicks Vapo Booty Hole. Hey, DJ. Ragamuffin. Yes. I just. And is anybody going to tell Drumpf, Mango Muscalini, that his new hand gesture, you know, the Black Lives Matter fist, the Black Power fist is the Black Power fist? Because have you noticed that in a lot of pictures, that's what he's doing? Like, yeah, solid. Solid as crack rock. That's what he's smoking. And that is hot, 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 hot. I've seen quite a few pictures where he's like, hey, yeah. Like, that's, you're doing the wrong thing. That's not white power, buddy. And first of all, white people who like a demaga. Hey, white people that like a demaga, come here. Quick question, because historically, you all have a propensity for following folks that don't meet the eugenic standards that you all decided institute the master race and the purity of being Anglo-Saxon. Okay, not Caucasian, because a lot of y'all don't realize Caucasians have melanin. Stop. Yeah. I guess you would consider them spicy white with a little tahini in it. Okay, but and your eugenic standards you get by way of incest. But I digress. So I get, like, y'all followed Hitler, who told y'all, yeah, blonde hair, blue eyes is the way to go. And he was and tall, and he was short, brown hair, brown eyed, with erectile dysfunction and a little dyslexia. You know, just touch. And he was a failure at everything except for convincing y'all that he was the leader of the standard while looking nothing like the standard. But Trump ain't even white. That man is orange, y'all. Oh, hey, Tiny. Yeah, he's orange. Y'all so superior that y'all follow everybody that don't look nothing like the standard. And y'all be fighting to preserve something you don't even look like. Y'all giving yourselves alopecia to look like your family tree is a leafless, dying wreath. Tank demon, Lord of mercy. Like you fight like most of the racist, whether online or offline, that I personally have come across, baby. First of all, your skin a little olive. It's a little olive oil. And you got brown hair, you got red hair, you got everything else. And I love when MAGA is like, the septum piercing theory, blue hair, nipple, and they have tattoos, piercings, different color hair. What's going on? How are you? Riddle me this, Batman. How are you a conservative and you tatted head to toe? Tatted up. How you pierced up? You got 16 kids by 27 different people. These is jokes, folks. These is jokes. You ain't never really been married. You done always lived outside of wedlock. And if you do tie the knot, it's the knot of monogamy, because you run for monogamy that you chose. You're cheating up and down the highways and byways, okay? When I say 95 South, people think of you and they're like, oh, the 95 times that mofo went down south. Yeah. You like to go downtown on everybody except for the one that you put a ring on. Okay. So what is conservative about your lifestyle? And you can't say fiscally conservative, because as soon as you get $1, you done figured out 75 ways to spend that dollar. So how are you conservative? I would like to know. Because every time I run across somebody, now I will say 9.7 times out of 10, when I run across somebody who claims to be conservative and I look at their life, ain't nothing conservative about it. And a lot of y'all that are anti-LGBTQIA plus, you haven't reconciled with the fact that you want to be bent over. You want to be twisted like a German pretzel, baby. You want your ankles behind your ears. And I'm not mad at you. It's a good time. It's a rocking good time with the right person. Okay. And the right amount of consent. All right. All right. But like some of y'all out here taking women through there because you want to be the woman. You jealous. Once again, I'm gonna need some of y'all to work on your personalities and learn proper definition. Because y'all out here claiming to be stuff that's not how it's defined. Now, I don't put a label on myself because there's different parts of different things that I align with. On some things, one may say that I'm just independent. So on some things, you may say I'm progressive. On some things, there have been times when people have accused me of being a little conservative. I don't see it, but hey, not gonna argue with you. Did this? I looked up the definitions and something somebody may say I'm progressive. Okay, I really don't like to label myself, but a lot of y'all, I'm conservative. I'm conservative. Girl, wasn't you just sucking dang-a-lang behind the Piggly Wiggly 20 minutes ago so you could get $5 in gas to get further down the road so you can have Boochie Cat's fun time? Girl, child. Before I got caught up watching one keep your eyes focused on I'll do it on TikTok and on my YouTube channel at TazJ77. I don't know the exact time, but they're saying between 6 to 7, but I have it up because remember, today is America Reads the Bible Live, and Trump said that he's going to recite the Bible, and he's supposed to be reading from I don't know if it's Second Chronicles or Second Corinthians. I've heard different things, but it's on Pure Flicks. Their version of Netflix, where they try to holy up everything. It's ridiculous. I had to sign up in order to be able to watch it right now. Elizabeth Woning is reading. I don't know who she is. She's at what's she reading from? Second Kings 21 to 22. Yeah, Pure Flicks. So when he gets up there, just so we can chronicle it to see if he's going to recite it, if he's going to read it, if he can read it. And he's no longer doing it from the National Mall. He's going to do it from the Oval Office. So I think they can put a little. I think somebody's going to be reading it to him, and he's just going to be repeating it. I think he thinks repeat and recite are the same thing. So okay. So yeah, we'll be able to do that. But no, I was sorry, someone else had sent me something to watch. And I was watching it, and it was a gentleman. And I wish I could say that I had some compassion for this gentleman, but I don't. This is a man that is so steeped in proving he's the manliest man, like no woman has control over me. And you can see he's heartbroken. He's obviously heartbroken. He came home from work yesterday. Wife is packed up and gone. Listening to him talk, I can see why she left. And evidently she had asked him, by his own admission, like, just, do you love me like I love you? Like, basically, like, and he wouldn't. I'm not breaking down. I don't care. I'm emotionless. I'm a man. Yeah, now your emotions are coming out because you're alone. And the person talking to him, like interviewing him or whatever, because I guess they were supposed to be talking about something else, but he's obviously upset, was like, hey, like, are you this way because of how you were raised? And he was like, no, my dad doted on my mother, all this other stuff. Okay, was your mom disrespectful to your dad? No. Okay, how were your grandparents? Same thing. Equal doting. Like let each other and the world know, I love this person. I don't want to be without this person. Like nobody, hey, nobody was hiding it. Like there was no shame. This is what he was raised around. So the commentator said, hey, do you follow any couples on social media or any men in relationships on social media? He says, yes. Ding, ding, ding. The interviewer is like, okay, maybe this is where things went awry. Maybe this man was accidentally red pilled or whatever. So he was asking, like, okay, so what men, what couples do you watch online? Swear to Jesus, everybody except for one couple, I did not know who they were. I looked them up. Very nice couple. Like their content. Wish I could remember their username right now. But one of the couples, I'm going to say a name, and most of y'all will know who I'm talking about. Sako. If you are familiar with the name Sako, and you know who Sako is, you know her husband loved her down, and she loved her husband down. And he was like, yeah, they're my favorite couple. So you see this. You see how happy they are and how much they unequivocally let folks know, you know what, this is my person. I'm not even trying to live without this person. I love them down. I'm down for whatever for this person. And you looked at that, saw the love that's exchanged, saw the happiness behind their eyes, and decided you didn't want that in your home. You were going to live your life in the exact opposite and leave your partner that you chose. You put a ring on it. You walked down the aisle, went to the courthouse, however you did it. You chose and you decided to make this person feel unwanted to the point where while you were at work, they packed up and left. Like that woman was so weak in the knees for you. She knew that if you were home, she wouldn't be able to do it. She had to do it while you were at work. And even now, you won't humble yourself to go to her and be like, baby, 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 I love you. Please don't leave. I don't want to live without you. And here's the thing. If you follow me on Patreon or you follow my audio only podcast over on Spotify, you can get the podcast either place. Earlier today, before I saw this, I put out a podcast asking the question to people, do you want healthy, happy relationships or do you want competition? Are you out here trying to prove that you're better than everybody in your sphere? Or are you striving for healthy? Because me personally, I want healthy and happy. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's romantic. I want us to be happy and healthy together. I want to be able to grow as a person with the people that are around me. The person that I am today, I don't want to wake up and be that person tomorrow. I want to learn something today that I can apply tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? You feel what I'm putting down? I don't want to be in competition where I got to tear you down and I can't let you know that I love you and I rock with you. No. Like my close friends, my ride or die rocks, I tell them all the time how thankful I am for them, that I don't want to wake up and we're not friends, that we not cool, that we don't rock with each other. I tell y'all all the time, I'm glad y'all come back. I'm glad y'all rock with me. I don't want to do this without y'all. Before y'all knew that I was over here and I was over here by myself, this stuff was boring. It was not fun. Okay, we got a good time. I learned more. I hope y'all learn some stuff over here. I like it. I every day I want to come. And full disclosure, do I be bragging on y'all? Yes, collectively and individually, because y'all was amazing. Mwah. Chef's kiss to all of y'all. But yeah, the competition is baked into white supremacy. It's destructive. You're absolutely right, Jess. But and I realize, yeah, and there are people who truly, it's not just the competition baked into white supremacy. There are some people who, I'm gonna throw this out here. We're gonna get back to the news and we're gonna jump back into it for Talk About It Tuesday. But I'm gonna sit this out here so y'all can think about it, okay? Just take notes. Remember this so we pick up right here. Some of y'all do not have anything to bring to the table, and you know that, or you believe you don't have as much to contribute as your partners, and instead of being honest about that, you think You think that perpetually keeping them in a state of trying to prove that they want you, or having them in a state of making up to you, that that will keep them around. It won't. It'll get you dropped quicker than somebody will drop a hot tater. Was he white? No, he wasn't white, Tiny. He was this gentleman wasn't white. He was not white. Oh, thank you, Ninja. But yeah, I don't. And anybody that's a friend of mine, anybody's been on the phone with me, they'll tell you I am so incredibly thankful. I'm not about to sit here and be like, I don't care if you're my friend. I care. Ain't no shame in my game. I care. If I care about you and I love you, I care if you're no longer going to be in my life. I care. This morning while doing the sound of coffee, there was one moment where I kind of stopped. And I know it looked like I was just looking off into space. I wasn't. Phone call was coming through automated. I still have duties and ties with my dad's church. No, I'm not in the same city any longer, but still, transitions are transitions, and I'm not trying to leave anybody high or dry. There are certain things that I've taken care of for years. The assistant pastor, who I honestly don't remember a time that I have not been close with this woman. Maybe high school, before I was an adult, before I like really joined the church, because I joined this church on my own as an adult. So I would say going back to high school, like I'll be 49 on Friday. I've been very, very close to her. I was notified that her husband passed away this morning. So I did call to check on her, and that's been weighing on me as well. But here's the thing. Just like I told y'all the other week, my mentor passed away. And his service, unfortunately, is on my birthday. But I'm gonna be fine. I'm not going. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be here with y'all. We're gonna do our own birthday celebration / celebration of life for him on Friday. We're gonna have a rocking good time, okay? And we're gonna throw Mr. Art in there too. We're gonna celebrate Ship. That's what I call my mentor, and Mr. Art. That's what we're gonna do. But in talking to her, she said that leading up, she knew his days were getting numbered. He knew his days were getting numbered. And she pointed out, she was like, but he learned something from you. And I was like, what? What? Because did I email him how to Shanann? Yes. So I needed to. But in all seriousness, she said he always wanted to make sure his siblings and her knew that he loved them, because for the longest time, he was one of those old school dudes that was like, I got the memories in my head. I don't have to say this. I don't have to say that. And he realized that he was shortcutting her on birthdays, on holidays, and things like that, because in his mind, his presence, the fact that he was a faithful husband and he was in the house with her was enough. And he realized that's not enough. These are things that I would have to do whether I was with her or not. He was like, coming home at the end of the day, I got to do that regardless of where I live and who I live with. That doesn't let somebody know that I'm special. Paying this bill, I did that before we were married. I got to do this even if we get divorced or she die or I die or whatever. He's like, I have to let you know. And also last night I was going through some Reddit stories because I'm trying to get a jump on some things. My schedule this week is a little different than it normally is, but I was like, I don't want to be getting into festivities too much that I forget, I do got a job to do. Thank you, Sigrid. And there was, these people were like, oh, this is so sweet. Let me give you a backstory. Person says that their mother always said that she was the romantic in the family, in the relationship, that she was why they kept the marriage together. Said that their father consistently would forget about anniversaries until their mother would talk about him, that multiple times he would just grab flowers from the gas station last minute and bring it to her. Then the mother had a stroke to the point where she couldn't speak. I'm going to cut to some of the comments real quick. People are like, oh my God, that's so sweet. That's so romantic. Such a happy ending. And I'm like, that's BS. That's BS. And I feel sorry for that woman. Keep in mind, this man forgot anniversary, shortchanged her, didn't pre-plan anything, very last minute in anything he did for her. She has a stroke. He went through the photo albums, took all the pictures from all of their major holidays, major memories, lined up the pictures, wrote a synopsis where he did remember all of these memories. And he talked about things that weren't chronicled in pictures. He did know their anniversaries. He chose not to do it. He chose to make her chase him and make her prove her love to him, and that she would fill in the gaps for him. He made their whole marriage about them until she couldn't anymore. And the young lady, exactly, Tristina, weaponizing competence. And the young lady's like, oh, I'm so happy for my mother. And I wrote in the comment section, because all these people are like, oh, I said, that's not romantic. That's sad. She's like, well, my mother's crying all the time now. Is your mother verbal again? No, your mother's crying because she's hurt. Did anybody ask her if she's happy? You all are looking at her tears and assuming that they're tears of happiness. That woman is hurt. She had to have a stroke to the point where she is now non-verbal for this man to give a damn. I said, do you know how many nights she probably begged and pleaded with him to do something? Most women in a marriage are there to prop men. Yes. There was 1 year in a relationship I was in. Okay. I believe it was like our first Mother's Day together. Privately, they wished me a happy Mother's Day. There wasn't a card. There wasn't anything. Okay. We did go to church that day. They shouted out every other mother in the church. It didn't say anything about me. And I'm like, okay. Now, we went to their church. Their church, they had like little gift bags, just like little treats, little snack stuff, like little like Mother's Day themed bookmarks and stuff like that they were handing out to the mothers. They hadn't said anything about me being a mother to the point where the ushers had to ask. And you know how people are like, I don't want to seem presumptive, I don't want to seem disrespectful. And they kept asking, like, should I? And I was like, yes, I'm a mother. And they're like, oh, okay. Didn't say anything. Get done with church. End up going back to my spot. I end up cooking, whatever. Father's Day rolls around. We're now at my church. Had some stuff that I wanted to give my dad, my brothers, uncles, stuff like that. Person is like looking like, oh, you don't have nothing for me. I'm matching energy. Not to be petty, but I learned I will put the energy and effort into you that you put into me. We get it. Church is over. They're hustling and bustling, getting their stuff together, like to rush out the door. Somebody's like, oh, y'all got plans. Oh, I don't know what she got planned for me. The same thing you had planned for Mother's Day. Not a damn thing. Oh, they was butthurt. They was sulking around. And I said, what plans did you make for Mother's Day? Looked me dead in the eye and said, that's not the same thing. Well, obviously, we're not still together. Then I had someone complain about the gifts that I was giving them. Now, mind you, these were not strictly birthday gifts or Christmas gifts. These were just because gifts. These were, I need you to know that you were special, because this person was under a lot of stress at the time. Like it just seemed like everything was coming down on them all at once. Life was lifing. It did not matter what precautions they were taking. It didn't matter how hard they were working. Life was lifing with them. Okay. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to help with their self-care. I had asked some questions, learned some things about them. I'm trying to get them some feel-good things. Okay. Once again, I asked them about, Mofo had the nerve to complain. Now, mind you, the gifts that they were giving me for like birthday, Christmas, like official gifts, which I'm not complaining. I wasn't asking for a tit for tat regarding the gifts. I was not going through there like they was going through there. Okay. It was very, very clear that they had made sure that they had gifted themselves top of the line, everything that they wanted, and was like, oh, shoot, I should get her something. Yeah. Like, you want to complain about me when I'm sitting scouring the, the greater metropolitan area to find a book that I know you've wanted for years to brighten your day for the holiday season, and you go, well, this is her favorite color. What is on sale? Hey, Glenda. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, Dana J, we talked about that. Yeah, afterthought. Yeah, and sat there. And a couple times I've had people hit me with the, well, I don't have the budget. I done sat here and watched you spend $5,647. And I'm not a pocket watcher. I'm not. But I don't appreciate when people like to show me what they've purchased and then give me a gift. And now y'all know I am very thankful for anything somebody wants to give me. Okay. If you go to the dollar store and you find something and go, you know what, this is Taz through and through, and you get that for me, that will be the bee's knees because you put thought in it. You saw something, you're like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where it's like, oh, this pink, it's a quarter. She'll like it. Here you go, Taz. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Like, you catch what I'm putting down? You catch what I'm putting down? Let's pop it, twin. Like, what in the what in the leaping lizards, twin? You was just over here. Now you okay? You know what? What twin? What twin? Where have you been? Nobody hops platforms like you. Nobody gonna jump from TikTok to YouTube like you do, twin. I can't. Mm-mm. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were trying to explain to me that they like to do things the old school way. And I said, you do realize that these old school ways, these people were not happy. They just didn't have a choice. And I was like, and everybody was either on drugs or cheating, or they was on spouse 67 and you didn't know. I said, a lot of y'all love that granddaddy that had no genetic match to you, or that grandma that had no genetic match to you. You didn't realize that she was your parents' stepmama. Got to keep you on your toes, twin. Lord have mercy. Like, y'all don't realize that. Like, a lot of these traditional ways, yeah, you don't want to keep up those traditions. This person was like, well, as long as I come home and I pay the bills, and what? You was going to pay them bills whether you had that woman or that man in there anyway. That's not denoting love. Like, let me put it to you like this. And the people who co-sign off on this with their friends, stop it. because everybody can collectively agree. You can't sit there and say, well, yeah, my kids should know that I love them. I pay the bills and I feed them every day. That is the bare minimum to stay out of jail. Why do you think you're special when you're doing that in a relationship? Like, y'all would look at me 10 shades of crazy if I came on here and say it's June and Father's Day is coming up. And I tell y'all, I'm not going to do anything for chaos. Why would I do that? I'm here cooking and cleaning and doing laundry. You would look at me like I done grew 10 heads. Like, girl, is you cool? Like, if you were in that house by yourself, were you going to starve, have dirty clothes, have a dirty house? Like, that's not showing him that I love him by doing the stuff I got to do anyway. But the amount of people that are like, you will get what they should know that I love them. 3 Saturdays ago, I wanted some pizza and I went to go pick up a pizza and I brought it home. That's love. No, that's not. That's not. Like I told y'all the other day, I had a craving for something. I wanted something. I went and cooked it. I'm not about to turn around and gaslight that man and be like, yeah, this is proof I love you. I went in that kitchen and I chopped up all the stuff. I sauteed it and I made a casserole of what I wanted because I love you. Do you know how insane that sounds? Do you know how insane that sounds? I would say he done something wrong. Exactly. But there are people who every day. Tomorrow, the divorce, the breakup came out of nowhere. He should have known. They should have known. She should have known I loved him. What you mean? I mean, I cheated 5 times on my ex. I only cheated 1 time on them. I mean, I came home. I flushed the toilet every day. That should have showed her. That should have showed her I loved her. I was flushing the toilet. Like, it's so ridiculous. I heard a man last week with his whole chest on a live. Talking about, I don't understand. I work all day. I'm tired. I come home. She gonna tell me that, when I came through the door, I said blah, 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 and that hurt her feelings. I don't appreciate her taking this little bit of time, and I got to deal with her feelings. I mean, yeah, her dad had died that day too, but I shouldn't have to deal with that. And I said, and not me, but somebody on the panel in the live that he was in was like, okay, you said at the beginning your wife is this age, you're this age. Like, y'all don't have no small kids, do you? No, no, no. Okay, is she like a stay-at-home mom with dogs or something? Oh no, she worked from home. Usually she done working 3-4 hours after I'm done working because she got to split up her day because she handle all the cooking and the cleaning at home too. So hold up, whoa, wait a minute, partner. Wait a minute. So you expect her to be on call to do emotional labor for you? She works longer hours than you do and handles the housework. But you pissed because she needed to lean on you one day. Okay, let me guess. The divorce came out of nowhere. The divorce came out of nowhere. I swear, some people are lost in the sauce. Some people are lost in the sauce. But I can't tell you how many people the the amount of friendships, familial relationships, and romantic relationships that have not worked out because, as you can tell, I don't work traditional jobs. Have not quite a while. Okay. The amount of people, well, well, I'm the only one in the relationship that works. Well, I'm the okay. Well, I'm paying okay. Okay. I have no problem keeping my money and sustaining myself. I don't. And I try to keep a good work life balance. But when you show me I'm not valued, screw a work life balance. Your girl will work super quadruple overtime to make that money to move it along. Gotta share some shoulder too. Yes. Lay your head on my shoulder and just relax, relax. Yeah. Like no. Like I don't know why people think that folks want that. Like, absolutely not. This this woman still read. Oh, she is reading one whole book out of the Bible. Um, mm, I don't know why this is buffering like crazy all of a sudden. I don't know. I don't know if it's our lawn man that's early and out there or what. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I have a. Uh, I don't have a text about it. So somebody out there with some equipment a little too close to the house. Sorry, that's why I stopped because I'm like, what the? Okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. You can't hear him. Oh, I mean, probably not. I've got a bunch of noise canceling going on, but I'm over there. Thomas Advance was going to, yeah, Pakistan to negotiate with who all there. No thing. If I said who all there, no thing. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Way to go, because I was like, why he already look VP seducing the sofa bed is he just want a vacation. I could hear like fan noise. That was them when they got closer to what y'all can't see is over here to my left is a window. Now we know I don't have the best hearing, but when something gets very, very close to that window, I can start to hear it and I could feel the vibrations. Anybody that's deaf or has severe hearing, you get very in tune with vibrations and things like that. So that's why I was like, what's going on? So yeah. Someone please hand Trump the Katie Johnson transcripts instead of the Bible to read. Man, that's why I'm waiting to see because I don't like. Are they going? Is he going to read out of his Bible? Is it like? Because he originally said he was going to recite. So yeah, trauma does cause sensitivity to it. But yeah, shit. Just for the record, y'all are not well in the Discord, and I'm here for it. Blood on 2026. That's also why I want to see it. Um, but I think we're gonna have to just do it on. I should be able to also do it on TikTok. I should be able to. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to talk about it.
Hello, hello. Happy early
Hello.
birthday. Before I forget, I wanted to say happy early birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to figure out the logistics of me when it's time for Trump to read the Bible because I'm sitting here. We're up to Seth Rodriguez. Okay, I think it's
Trump
about to
reading the
start again.
Bible.
Um,
There's so much wrong with that. But
there's
just saying it. Trump reading the Bible. What?
there is so much wrong, and because they can't give an exact, because some people, since I've been watching this, some people, whatever part they're given, they read really quickly through it. Some people they've read slower, so I understand why they can't be like at 6:15 he's gonna start reading, because you don't know how quickly somebody's gonna read through it. But one person was reading on the congressional floor.
Oh, not the congressional floor.
Like, look,
That's
I'm a good Christian. I love the Sky
it's pretty
Daddy Handy
formal.
Dandy Handbook, but I'm not. There's just no. I'm not. Annabelle, why is there a worm? Annabelle, why is there a worm?
Mm.
What? What?
Because it's
Are
Trump.
you seeing this? They're bouncing Trump's head back and forth. For those of y'all that are not in the Tazisms Discord. What? You know what? I was told. They was like, you know what? It goes down in the Sound of Coffee Discord. They was like, your Discord is the corner. It's about to get unhinged. And they're not wrong. Why are y'all bouncing Trump? And that is it's the proper size. That's the thing. It's but once again, Annabelle, the worm. Is that the worm that escaped from RFK Jr.? You're gonna send me an invite. I will.
It might be.
Let me hold on. I gotta make a list. We know I have to write things down, or I may forget.
An invitation to the Discord. I sent one to Nana J on her TikTok yesterday. She might not have seen it yet.
Like, oh, she's in there because I saw it this morning.
Oh, awesome sauce.
Okay, so Sigurd. Okay, so let me. So I gotta make that. And I Okay, I lost the calendars. Then I found the calendars.
Oh, you found them and lost them again. Oh no.
Just one. I just lost the one. My personal calendar.
Well, I hope you find
it. I know
soon.
There's some stuff that I'm supposed to do for the rest of I don't know.
Taz is like, I hope it comes to me on the day of. Maybe I'll remember. Right. Hopefully.
Because like all the business stuff, all the GCPR stuff, the guild stuff, that calendar got. The other I don't.
It's okay. It's supposed to be a little hectic on your birthday week. These things happen. So, hopefully things pick up and you find the calendar and then you'll be back all in one piece.
I know today I'm not supposed to be anywhere. Okay. I know I have a delivery coming. That's all I know. My cousin just said, don't go nowhere. You got delivery. Okay. I know that for today. I know that because they done called me 67 times today. Don't go nowhere. I think it's going to rain. I'm not going nowhere. Okay. I'm pretty sure I will melt. Sugar and spice and all. But
I don't think you'll melt.
Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff. I don't. So hey, y'all, if y'all scheduled some stuff with me message me, email, text me. I don't know because I don't. Jess will tell you. Without the calendar, I'm lost.
A friendly reminder is all we ask. Just a friendly reminder. If you have anything going on with Taz this week from today forward, we do suggest a friendly reminder if you'd like to have her show up. I'm just saying.
Because the last time I lost the calendars, that's the one and only time I missed a staff meeting. Because
I remember that, and that was a long couple of months without your calendars.
It was. Then I started unpacking. I was so mad at myself. Like it.
Here they were the whole time.
Sitting here, the one box that was sitting here the whole time.
That happens.
The box of my sweaters, the box that I am in every single day.
Not the sweater box. Oh man. At the bottom of the sweater box. That's where they
Right.
were.
Since he
Always at the bottom. That was you were just like, where am I going to put these? Boop, I'll just throw them here. Don't worry, I'll remember. And then you totally didn't remember. That happens. But I am glad you found them. I have faith you'll find your personal one soon.
Yeah, I think because I did swap purses. So I'm thinking maybe I just didn't take it from one purse to the other. So I'm going to go check the purse that I had before. See if it's in there.
That's a good place to start. Mm-hmm.
And see if it's over there, because I don't know, because calendars must have been cold, had to keep them warm. The Discord is off the shit. This one, y'all think I'm joking. The GCPR meetings usually go with what she do. Well,
just a little bit.
It wasn't exactly my fault. And then somebody will kindly try to describe how it was my fault without saying my name. And then I just sit there like, they're not wrong.
And you'll sit there and be like, are they talking about me? Huh? Am I it?
Yeah. And then I get some homework. And then I'll get some homework. Wait a minute.
You always get homework.
One with the homework.
You got homework for your church after you were leaving town.
Right? Yeah, they're like, you know what? We know how to know how to keep her in check. Homework.
Because they know when you can't sleep, you need things to do. Homework is one of the things that you probably will do when you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Either that or the next rabbit hole, which is always fun.
I don't need any more rabbit holes.
This whole presidency is a rabbit hole.
It is.
It feels like it. It definitely feels like it. It's like, is this real? Is this really happening? This is really happening. It's not quite a rabbit hole, but the ride sure feels like one.
Because melanoma, please and thank you. Just can you just finally sleep in the room with him just one last time?
It might make him happy and put him in a different mood. Maybe he'd be ready for those
peace over his head
tomorrow. Please do. Please do.
Hold on, wait a minute. If they're claiming that Trump is going to be reading Chronicles, they're up to Chronicles now. They're up to First Chronicles anyway. Hold on, let me verify this real quick because I am confused, Sean.
Yeah, because we were here in Chronicles or Corinthians.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, where's
second
PBS? I'm just using you so I can be nosy. I don't want to sign up for nothing right now. Okay.
You don't want any chain emails or anything from PBS?
I got enough. Oh, Trump will read from Second Chronicles. Well, they're on. Hold on, wait a second. Okay, hold on. I don't want to blow this up because then I won't be able to access the butt system over on this monitor. Oh my goodness, this is small. You know, it's gotta be real small when you got glasses on it. You still gotta squint.
Taz is multitasking in real time, y'all. Just so you know.
So they're on First Chronicles 9. Okay. Somewhere between chapter 9 and chapter 11.
Oh, okay.
What I can read from the closed caption. But they're on first. Okay, hold on. And he's gonna read what? Wait a second. Second Chronicle. I don't know why they say it's 60. Oh, y'all trying to be funny. Y'all trying to hurry up and get to Trump.
Probably. So he
'Cause
can
they-
get his part done and over with.
Yeah, because they were like, yeah, between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He would, well, I got it up. So if they do cut to him and they get to his part while we're on the air, we'll bring it
Check
to
it
you.
out. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Because I want to know if he can read. I don't think he can.
I don't think he can either.
I bet you. Wait a minute. What candy do I have left in the office?
I think he has cue cards that he memorizes.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Which is why he never makes sense, because he can't remember it all.
Oh, wow. I don't even have a whole pack left. Okay, so I got one Kinder Bueno stick. I bet y'all this that he can't read. I ate the whole box. Don't judge me. I guess I did. There's 2 that comes in a pack, by the way.
You ate the whole box.
And it's like a box. Like the box, like if you went into the store just to get one pack, like if it was on the shelf, that size box. That's what I. Okay,
so you got the case. Okay. Dang.
That's what I.
Mm-hmm. I'm not judging you. I do that with the caramel coconut cookies.
He got the payday, and he put the paydays up in the cabinet.
Oh, Brianna loves paydays.
He got regular paydays and chocolate payday, but he put them in the cabinet. I did want to try chocolate payday, but
I've never tried one. I'm not about to
finagle out the stool to get up in that cabinet. Because I know the first 2 shelves, I know I can reach because that's like where my flour and all that stuff is. And I love making a good gravy. Okay. And like oatmeal and all that stuff is on it. So it's got to be on the top. I'm not doing that.
My dad said that you'll know you're a good cook if you can cook gravy.
He did. Did he put them so you can't reach them? I think.
So I mastered gravy. I can make a good one. More than one. I could do it for anything.
Stuff, but I got the we had like the jumbo size of coffee, the plastic container. So I turned that into a temporary candy dish. So I put a bunch of candy in there. Then he was complaining about the candy that I got. And I was like, I didn't get it for you. I was willing to share with you, but I didn't get it for you. You got like a whole case, a whole box, if you will, of payday, sir. So he moved it off the table to put it up there. And while he was doing it, I was like, who reaching all the way up there? Like there's seasoning in the kitchen. I forgot that season was in it because we got 3 shelves of I forgot that there was
a 4th shelf up top.
One day he asked me for some salt, and I was like, the devil is a lie. The devil is who getting that?
Taz is like, I need help getting up there. I have to go get the stool, bring it all the way out here, climb up on it, reach, then
because like last year he was getting mad at me. Because instead of getting a stool, I was just standing on the table in the living room to like click the fan for the ceiling fan. Now, mind you, this is a marble like circular table, but it moves. It slides really easily. So I get where he's like, this woman is about to put herself in traction. But what is the point of me going to try to drag this and the stool is damn near as big as me. Okay, I'm not doing all of that.
And then you have to put it all back when you're done.
Right. Because one time
I'm just trying to picture you standing on this marble table.
Well, when his the security schedule that he was on, it was when he was filling in at the school and then sometimes going like to one restaurant or different clubs. So it was I couldn't always keep up with what his schedule was. So I was like, okay, this is a good time. I can get up here, turn this on, and then in a couple hours, he'll be home from work.
That's not how it happened, huh?
I was midway up and he came through the door and I was just like, I'm blessed because when you
got
come through the
busted.
door, you can see right in the living room where I was at. I'm just like,
Reaching up,
I'm in
mid-reach.
trouble right now. I'm like, I'm in trouble. Like there was one time I forgot we have a Ring doorbell. So I'm trying to slip out to go sneak and get me some snacks, right? Because not gonna lie, I didn't feel like sharing. And I didn't want to ask him what snacks he wanted from the store. Okay. I just wanted to go get mine. And my plan was I'm gonna run to the store real quick, get these snacks. I'm gonna tuck them away. I'm gonna duck
You had
them
a
away.
focused mission. You had a focused mission.
I get right to the door of the store, right? Phone rings, video call. What you get from the store? How you
Nope.
ring door camera.
Saw you
Yeah.
escaping. saw you walking out of the house. Like, wait a minute, I want some
Right
snacks.
then, I busted on camera.
He automatically knew you were getting snacks too. I love that.
But, man, I think they should read Matthew 19. Oh, they've already gone through Isaiah 56. They're reading the whole Bible September. It's an annual event, I guess, for Pure Flix. I guess this is the first time Trump has decided to join in. I suggest not going because you have to sign up for them to be able to send you promotional material. I took the hit for y'all. I gotta stop doing this.
Thank you for taking the hit
because I'm still getting. I still have not unsubscribed from all of the Trump campaign stuff. Jesus.
Oh my God, you do that too? I do it just to see what they're like sending out in emails and stuff.
But it is so much stuff, and then
every day is something in all caps too.
Then I wanted updates on Trump and Truth. The Trump and the people behind Truth Social are trying to create. They're in the beta stages. Their own version of TikTok.
Oh Lord. Oh no.
So I've been getting updates on that.
But I feel like they have their own version. It's TikTok because Oracle took over.
Yeah, and then they were like, oh, they were looking for like IT support. So my thing was, I'm gonna hit up Angry and George and just like create personas for them to do that, like so we could get paid. Yeah. Problem. They want an on-face interview with everybody, and I was like, yeah, they're not.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
They'll take George, but they ain't gonna take Angry and I. They'll be like, Dawkins! They have Clapper. Yes, they do have Clapper. But I think they're trying to merge this beta version with Truth Social.
Oh. So it'll be a Truth Social thing or just something he wants to put his name on. Yeah,
and he has a non-compete clause, and the ins and outs of this non-compete, he has to post on Truth Social and it has to be there for a certain period of time before he can post to any other social media platform. So that's why you don't really get too many posts from him other places. Like even when Elon Musk reinstated him to Twitter. Yeah, I know what Elon Musk calls it. Okay.
I call it Twitter too. I never went to X. As soon as he bought it, I got off of it. Yeah, I regret it a little bit because I'm kind of out of touch with things that happen. I
keep an account to go and be nosy. But I never really posted much. I used to have my Facebook attached to my Twitter. So whatever I posted on Facebook would automatically go over on Twitter. And then I disconnected it because now I kind of, I mix up the content. I try to give people different content depending on where they follow me at.
Yeah.
So, you're not getting all the same thing. But yeah, so I get why he's trying to turn Truth Social into the TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, like he wants everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angry. I looked at the stuff and I was like, "Ooh, we could make some money." Then they were like, "Yeah, you have to," because I was looking like there was like some equipment that they were like either they would give you a stipend for, or they would send you directly, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll just take the stipend because I don't trust them." But then they're like, "You have to do an on-camera interview." Oh, we not passing that interview. Like, now, could I give a good? I'll do my best, Candace. Actually, I need to call Pam because we still owe TikTok a day of cosplay. We said we were trying to fundraise for someone. Well, they met the goal, but after the parameters, where I would do a whole day as Candace Owens.
Oh my. Oh my. I thought you were going to say Gertrude.
But I should do Gertrude. I could give a good Gertrude. Like y'all now look, y'all know. Y'all know. I got all the smarter particles. Look, I'm just a lovely little lady from down here, okay? I got all the schooling I needed by the time I got to sixth grade. Like I tried to explain to y'all earlier today, okay? Y'all not understand that 2 plus 2 is 6. You got to count the points on
Oh
the 2 and add them together. See, y'all didn't look past that. Your mind is frozen. Okay? You got to look deeper.
we
Okay,
didn't
I was
carry the two
educated
right.
at the University of the QAnon, and my professor was Daddy Trump.
Oh my. Daddy Trump, QAnon. You hit all the points. Oh my gosh. I love Gertrude.
Got to
Gertrude
be
can be
careful.
scary.
Dad might get stuck as Gertrude. I'm not gonna get. I have to. Okay. I'll have to remember to bring Gertrude downstairs because I do have a Gertrude. Gertrude is my ginormous pink teddy bear that lives upstairs.
Oh my. How
Um,
ginormous? Like as big as you or in the area?
about as big as a toddler.
It's okay. Well, just a slight technical difficulty. We'll give Taz a moment.
Okay.
There we
Woo,
go.
there we go. Okay. So it's about as big as as a toddler.
Oh my. Yeah, that is big. Big enough to cuddle with.
Yes.
I
So
like
that's
that.
what it's. So yeah, that's where I took the name from for my Truth Social persona. Because
I love it.
Gertrude, hey Val, because every so often I have to throw a voice note out there on Truth Social because they're like,
Are you for real?
are you really one of us?
Are you
Darling, are you really questioning me? I'm in the middle of my funeral potatoes for this good Sunday.
they need
We got
confirmation.
we got a fish fry down at the church on Sunday because we got to bury brother Tom.
My.
I mean, he's not completely dead yet, but
Mm,
he's got 2.5 feet in the grave.
you do that so good. Gertrude is a peach.
I got to put that out there. You know, it's I don't know why. Y'all just don't like Daddy Trump. What did he do to y'all? He's saving us. What would you be doing with your money if you weren't spending it on eggs and gas? And all of y'all don't need to be driving them lifted trucks like you do. You need to be walking. You need to exercise. You're just going down to the Piggly Wiggly anyway. And we know what you're about to do in the back, Deborah Ann. Deborah, and I can see you. I put you down on the prayer list for this week because I feel like you need a little bit extra. I saw you slipping out with the Sunday school teacher.
I feel like someone like Gertrude would be head to toe in MAGA gear too.
Become Kathy Lynn. Well, you know, Kathy Lynn is a little bit more dignified. Okay, she got an office job. All right,
Oh,
she did 2 whole quarters, not even a full year, but 2 quarters, not 2 semesters at the local community college. Now,
oh,
in Crow Pussy, Mississippi, our community college is just the county library, but it's still higher learning. All right, and I got learned real good. And now I work in the office at the 7-Eleven. If you need PTO, I'm the one that approves it. Now, I generally don't approve anything in the spring because that's my time that I like to take off. And I like to take off at that time because all the cruise packages are better. And I like me a nice little hoity-toity cruise. Me and Jethro go down there and we sit in the sun and all of those. That's just like how we like to do it. Plus, this year I'm gonna be in charge of the ladies' conference down at the First Baptist Church, not the Southern Baptist Church. Okay, we're not
there's a
like those
difference.
we're not
Mhm.
like those olive people in the
Oh my.
Southern Baptist Church. We're First Baptist because We're part of the first people. Yeah, I like the immigrants. They just can't come to the First Baptist Church. They got to go 2 blocks down to the Southern Baptist Church. But I'm going to handle the ladies' conference. And this year we're going to talk about standing by your man. Because,
Oh
now
my.
that I work in the office and Jeffro is still driving them trucks. And there's a lot of ladies, they still trying to lie because, the devil works hard when you're such a church power couple like we are. And we try to help out the less fortunate smarticle particle wise, but everybody just they not doing that. Charlene said, "Wow, allergy season." Well, see, I'm such a lady that my allergies really don't kick in till around Christmas time, and it's just because that's when Jeffro's mother comes to visit.
Oh, not mother.
I have a
Mother-in-law.
little bit of an allergy to Jeffro's mother.
You do that so well. I was dying over here. Oh my. And with every test, she passes on Truth Social. So Gertrude is doing good over there.
Yeah, Gertrude is doing good. Gertrude, the men over there are special.
To say the least.
Like y'all know, Gertrude is 65 years old. Okay, y'all nasty asking Gertrude out on dates. No.
Oh my, that is messy. Not a 65-year-old on a date. Well, not this older people can date. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not
But
Gertie though. Gertie's
Gertie's special.
Let's hit up Drewski's makeup artist and get that money to. You know what, twin? You're right. We could. Yeah, You know what? I'm down with that. Yeah, let's get that. What Cardi B say? Let's get that shmoney. Yeah, because I was like, okay, they ain't smart anyway. We could
Not
just
at
tell
all.
them. We could just tell them that the cross waves of the plugin for the server just aren't. I can't even say it with a straight face. The crosshairs of the plugins for the server are just not working. We'll get right on it.
And they'll fall for it. Yup.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Extra mad white people go to the Church of Christ over in the holler. They're always washing sheets at night. That's all they're doing. Yeah. Now, you're not supposed to be telling about what Jethro and his friends are doing. Okay, they go down in that holler, and only the men folk are allowed down there. I don't know why they don't let us lady folk over there, but they be howling at the moon
Oh
as they're
my.
washing the sheets. They all look like a bunch of hunchbacks from Notre Dame, but they got to get them sheets pristine. I don't know why they so good with the laundry down in the holler, but not at home. Who'd have thunk it that they'd be doing stuff like that? But I also heard a little rumor. And y'all shouldn't be gossiping. That's not very godlike. But anywho, I'm gonna tell you, but don't tell anybody else, that down in Kentucky, deep in the heart of Kentucky, that they go to a place called Big Lick. Just the men folk again. And
Just
they just camp and camp and camp all the summer long. They come back and they must do a lot of hiking and horseback riding because they always walk like they're sore.
that sounds
But
a
they
little
do
Brook
give us a
Mountainish.
lot of gifts when they get back. So, I'm a good Christian First Baptist lady, and I let them go on to the holler and get their exercise. Praise Jesus.
It sounds a little bit like Brokeback Mountain. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Kenny Loggins, Charles Manson, Jesus is gonna bless us all.
Man. I'm here for the blessings. Jethro. That's a good name.
Yeah. Brother Jeffro, would you like to come to the front? Well, seeing how my mother, Mary Margaret, made me, married Kathy Lynn 20 odd years ago. I'm happy, Mama. I said I'm happy. Yes, you made a good choice. Since I married her 20 odd years ago. Oh, it was 35? Really?
20 odd to 35. Wow, good
You,
job, Jethro.
oh, and my heart's still ticking. Woo-wee, sooey. Lucky me, lucky, lucky. But I'm just saying, if another man wants to take her off my hands,
By all means.
I won't be upset. But I love her, I do. But I do have to go on down to Big Lick and reconnect with my brothers. And if you want to be a part of the non-woke men's ministry, come on and talk to me. If you have a certain app on your phone, fellas, you know, the music app. I told you, honey, I'm not the only one with the music app that makes the grinding sound. This is the ministry for you, fellas. It's the ministry for you. Jethro is as happy as a hog in slop, Mr. J. Yeah. And we meet up every Friday and Saturday night down at the holler. All of you hear me, fellas. Praise Lord. Praise the Mama. And while we're down there, you non-cooking floozies that don't have a husband yet, my mama said she'll give you cooking lessons. Just keep in mind, my daddy went to go get cigarettes and milk in 1972.
And still haven't returned.
Born in 1977. He mailed his sperm in, Julianne. Put your hand down.
Mail order sperm. That's a new one.
And this is how I stay in timeout. This is why they don't let me do the announcements no more.
I'm screaming. I would love for you to do the announcements. I mean, I think you would keep it popping every week, but I do kind of see how you do wind up in timeout once in a while.
Because I'll be like, now, Deborah, if you don't get them bad ass kids up, ass is in the Bible. Shut up. If you don't get them bad kids up, I'm trying to, yes. No, I'm not putting you on the prayer list again.
Oh,
we tried to pray away your herpes last month and you went and it came back. No, there's not a prayer to fix that. That's called antibiotics. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, on the church bulletin this week.
You would find a way to slide that super gonorrhea in there too.
Yep. Again, did y'all say let's have a warm welcome to our new choir director? Boy, shut up, because you definitely a butterface. Look, he talented. Just don't look him directly in the eye, because I'm pretty sure he bite people. I don't know which one of y'all fed him after midnight and spilled some water on him, but here we go. And let's not forget, working in the church tonight is Brother Seymour. No, Brother Seymour is not a real Venus flytrap. He just looked like that. Why? Oh. Pretty sure his mama and his daddy are siblings. I don't know. Okay. But hallelujah. Praise Jesus. All right. Prayer meeting is canceled for this Wednesday. Why? Because I got a nail appointment and I'm not coming up here to let y'all in. Next question. We do have a baptism bright and early Sunday. Yes, Josephine, that means we're going to serve breakfast. Don't bring your 50-11 grandkids up here. What you mean? You don't like them. We don't like them. And I'm pretty sure they're the new version of the pound puppies. Don't bring them up. I'm going to throw milk bones at them. I'm going to throw milk. I'm going to bring a fresh box.
They will probably eat the milk bones.
You bring them raggedy kids up in here. Jesus does love all the little children, all the children of the world, black and yellow, red and white. They are precious in his sight. Do I look like Jesus? No.
Not at all.
No, I didn't unblock my nephew, and I won't. No. Oh, my cousin's kids, the ones that look like the flying funky monkeys. No, she ain't coming up here either. We do have
This is why
some
Taz is
food
in timeout.
boxes that need to go out. Please see Sister Clarissa regarding picking up a box of food after. Clarissa, what are you scratching? You know what? Scratch that. I'll handle the boxes. I'm not
Scratch
gonna
that.
pump the turkeys again. I'm not gonna kick them. I learned my lesson. Don't kick the turkeys till they throw out. True story. True story. I was kicking turkeys one week. In my defense, they should have known not to put me on turkey duty while church was going because it was slow going. It was like one person every 45 minutes that was pulling up to get a turkey. I was bored.
Oh.
I was bored, so I just started slingshotting turkeys.
Oh my Taz. See, the things you do to pass time, I understand more and more each day how you wind up in timeout.
Yeah, the kids are why half the congregation got picked out, Tracina. Nana J said, and tell your cousin Rufus to stay home. He know why. He do know why. What you mean? You gonna act acting brand new? Mm-hmm. This why we got to put the collection plates out when he go to the bathroom, and we know what he doing in the bathroom. Oh, Cynthia, we know what he doing the same thing that RFK Jr. be doing in the bathroom.
Oh, the cocaine on the toilet seat. Okay.
No, he can't come back. Yeah, the Lord is everybody's shepherd.
Coming back extra enthused for the Lord.
But the Lord isn't grinding up sheep and putting it up that man's nose. Absolutely not.
But the Lord sees. The Lord is watching.
There was one time a woman went to the front of the church because she was talking cash money on Facebook about my daddy, right? So I cussed her out on Facebook. So that Sunday in church, she went to the front of the church like, well, I know that we're supposed to address each other in church. So she called my name and I perked up like, I will beat you with the microphone in the sanctuary. You'll get your ass beat in the sanctuary. I'll throw these hands in the sanctuary. I'll Swiss cheese you for the rest of your days. Yes, like don't play with me. And she's like, I understand. She's young and she doesn't understand. At this point, I'm like, Graham. I was like 42.
Girl, fully grown and fully understanding.
Girl. Are you well?
She went there. She tried to go there.
I took that mic. I was like, look, just because you think you successfully went from side chick to main chick, you left the position open, and we all know who took the position. You gonna quit messing with me, okay? Mm-hmm. You high yellow glow in the dark Heffernan, all right? You ain't never been cute, okay? You think that your complexion makes you attractive. Something that came out of my dog last week when they had stomach troubles was more attractive than you. You want to keep playing with me?
Oh my!
Oh, everybody in the pool, stop! Cut her mic off. My cousin was cracking up, did not cut the mic whatsoever. And I was like, and for your rickety husband. And that's when I got tackled.
Because there was no help.
None. He was over there with the soundboard because I saw him at the corner of my eye, turning the volume up on the mic. Like, we'll make sure everybody can hear this. And then he's over there laughing. So the praise dance coach came and swooped me up and took me in the back and took the mic. Like, give me that. Thank you.
She's like, you're all set. You're done.
Yeah, like I couldn't do altar call prayer for like a year and a half. I was like, what'd I do?
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
My one cousin was like, what did you say during prayer? I said a prayer.
What prayer?
He said we can't put this up on YouTube. I said, yes, you can. It's a good prayer. He's like, it's a great prayer, but we can't put that up there. I said, what was so bad about it? He played it back. I'll give you the greatest hits. Okay, I'll give you the greatest hits. In all reality, I did start the prayer off with A. Since it's casual Sunday. JC, holla at the girl.
Oh my. That's how.
And I was like, look, you know my heart and you know the heart of everybody in here. And some of them need some heart transplants or just shut it off. Either way, we're at the altar. We could do this right here. And I was like, and I see Sister Diane right there. You keep swelling her ankles. Could you swell her brain so it could finally work? Because she keep testing me, Lord. And I thought I already passed this test. Send me through this test again. Send me through there. Send me through there. One more again, and I'm gonna hit her. I'm a bippity boppity boop her on the top of the head. So, yeah, that I can understand why they didn't want to post that prayer.
They couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't post that.
It was a very moving, heartfelt prayer. I felt 4 people joined the church after that prayer. You know, there's that. You know, they just don't understand.
There were things that needed to be said. That's all, and you said them. My flavor of the Christianity. Okay, I just feel like, you know what? I feel like if we bedazzled some things, we bring back actual wine for communion. And I'm pretty sure, like, if you just gave everybody a gummy walking in, it would be a much more pleasant experience. I think people would understand me a lot better. You know, people who get high. Instead of the bread of Christ, the body of Christ, you hand out gummies.
I'm pretty sure if Jesus the Christ was walking around today, he would be popping gummies, okay? He wouldn't be turning water into wine, okay? He would be turning all the fruits into gummies. Like, you know what? I understand. Come here. Keep the party.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, you need to chill out just a little bit. Here, have a gummy.
And I have yet to meet somebody who partakes in the Mary Jane that does not like me. Like, I feel like you. And no, do I have to be high to be like this? No. I wake up like this. Okay, you know, like the skit that Cat Williams does talking about his youngest son. Like, he gets up in the morning and he just run. He don't got to stretch or nothing. That's me. Do I do that well? Yes, because we used to be neighbors. Oh,
okay, that makes sense.
He don't stretch or nothing. That's me. Like this morning, why did I decide to drink Vietnamese coffee with Vietnamese creamer, which is very thick if you've never had it? I don't know. And then did I have more coffee after that? Yes. Do I need it? No. Should I probably stop drinking it? Probably. Am I going to? No. Give them the bong of Christ. Exactly. Boom, boom, boom.
Where do you get Vietnamese coffee from?
My friend orders it. She's Vietnamese.
That's cool.
Now, somebody did say that there are some versions on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
I have not tried those yet. One person did try a brand from Amazon, and they were like, it's a little bit watered down from which I'm like, you know what? I probably need to do that. I probably do need to do that. Because halfway through one cup, I can see my thoughts. I can smell the colors of the wind. Okay.
That's like I can see clearly now. Everything.
I can see clearly now. My thoughts are gone. Like
that's a good song. I'm just saying.
I'm like, yeah, it's because this morning I was like, I'm the only one awake.
Yeah,
because the coffee pot stays on.
Yeah,
the coffee pot stays on for a certain amount of time, and I can't always remember. Like, is it 2 hours? Is it 3 hours? And I don't. So like, I'll just make one cup. Well, my single serve pour overs are the Korean coffee, and I'm like, Korean coffee and Vietnamese coffee. So I'm like, at least I didn't mix them like I did one time.
Oh no,
I was up for almost a week.
I'm gonna say you were zooming around, zoom, zoom, zoom.
It got to a point where my one cousin was like, "If you don't find a way to fall asleep, I'm sending you to Jesus." Oh, I was like, "You would off me?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna toss you into orbit. Jesus is just gonna reach down and grab you the way I'm about to fling you." Oh, okay. Had some 100% Colombian coffee and had my whole house cleaned by 8 a.m. I bet you did, Nana J. No, Yeah, Colombian coffee. Yeah, got to water that down.
It hits different. Yes, definitely have to water that one down. Mm-hmm.
And
Strong.
oh,
Strong.
there was some coffee that I had in Puerto Rico once.
I like the Cafe
Oh,
Bustelo. I love that.
I
That's
have
a
no
good
idea
one.
what this coffee was in Puerto Rico. There was just a lovely woman that was like, "Hey, I'm about to have some coffee. Do you want to have coffee?" Sure. Did I know this lady? No. Was I at a restaurant? Also, no. And before you go, Taz, you got to stop doing stuff like that. I realize that. What's the likelihood of me doing that? Very, very slim because friend shaped. And I was like, if I'm gonna be kidnapped and sliced and diced, then Puerto Rico is a pretty nice place to die. I feel like she would have she'd have made sure I would have still been able to have an open casket. Like I feel like she would have done it. But we said we sat down and had coffee, and I was supposed to be meeting friends because I didn't stay in the same place that they stayed at. Because where they stayed at, I didn't feel like it was worth the money. I wasn't paying an extra $300 for what was it, a towel warmer or something, something.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I don't need that. I'm not paying that. Um, and we sat
I was
down,
like,
and
I'm a
oh
simple woman.
my,
I don't need a towel warmer.
yeah, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Three sips in,
You were
yeah,
on the go.
I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure with a shovel, I could have got through to the Earth's core. I promise you. I like who.
It was probably it was probably espresso.
Yeah, it's. I was like, ooh, look in the Discord at what I ate for breakfast. Tristina, Jesus Christ, hold on, wait a minute, what? Oh, wait, what is that? Inferno, what is? You know what? That's not what I'm supposed to be looking. Why is he in a leotard? What the? What in the? Why are y'all doing that to Transformers? What the? What? What? Why is it? Uh, shit, is that? You know, uh, Munchies cereal bar treat fruity.
Cereal bars. Fun.
The Cranibus cereal bars.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So good. With the Rice Krispie treat. Mm-hmm.
You just gonna casually drop that in the Discord. Like, this is what I had for breakfast. How to hack the Alexa, whatever you have in your house, and just do this all day long. So you're just out here with the Cranibus cereal bars and not sharing. This is what we're
Mhm.
doing today, Tracina. This is what's going on in Crow Pussy, Mississippi, Christina. This is what we're doing, Tracina. This is what we're doing. Like I will
Christina
put
keeps it popping in Crow Pussy. I'm just saying.
that 100 million THC fruity pebbles, real marshmallows. You're not making this better, Tracina.
You're not helping your case. I
We c-
want one. I'm just saying. So, do you have samples? It would be a it would be a lovely sample to have.
I feel like you should send each of us one so we can test it out, try it out, and give a honest review live on the air.
I'm game. I'm down for that. Find us
Now
on
don't be going.
Rouse.
Now don't nobody be going to Smith. Jeff coming back. Jeff, be like Taz, you can't do that in the middle of the afternoon. Do what,
What do
Jeff?
you
Do
what do
what,
you
Jeff?
mean?
And then my name is Jeff.
partake in the devil's lettuce.
And George would just be in the back going, I'm not telling her no, because I don't want to be one of the slides in the back of her air conditioning unit.
Mm.
There were some people on the Kennedy Effect Sunday that were so confused, like, slide back of her. Is she a scientist? No, kind sir, ma'am, they, them. George is convinced that I am Dexter with boobs and melanin.
Not
He
Dexter.
may or may not be wrong, but
you do have a skeleton. I'm gonna throw that out there. You have a skeleton already in your house that you like to dress up.
And I kid you, putting them pants on Igor. First, Harley Pup tried to run off with the pants, and then I was like, "These are not for you. Okay, stop doing that." Then I laid Harley down. I forgot I'm not Harley. Igor down where the toes where I had to like bend them down. Harley Pup is on one side of the table that I wasn't supposed to be standing on last year. I didn't realize that the little toe parts kind of look like one of the one treats that she has. So then she comes and is trying to drag off Igor.
Oh, she's trying to grab
like,
the
pulling up. Yeah, it was yeah. I was like, you got to go in the cage at this point. You got to go in. Then we had an argument. Me and Harley
put her in timeout.
Yeah, because I put her in timeout and she wanted to talk smack.
Did she tell on you?
And then she got real petty, turned her back and tooted real bad. I thought something died on the inside of her the way she did. I mean, like she lifted her little booty cheeks up like, and I was like, you did that on purpose.
Oh wow. She wanted to make
like
sure
yesterday when she
it went in your direction.
Like yesterday when she came over by me, sneezed on me, just for me to wipe her nose. She got her nose wiped and then she skedaddled on. Like, you could have just asked me to wipe your nose.
Yeah, you didn't have to do the whole sneezing bit. Get it all over me. Not gonna wipe that up and wipe you.
Inferno, I did not convince George of that. George came to that conclusion on his own. George is the same person who came up with the phrase, don't Taz me, bro. Okay? Because he believes that I'm on the Santa Clara diet. Some people get this, some people won't.
I got it.
He is excited. Now, do I have maybe a little bit of an unhealthy obsession with zombies? And do I have quite a few contingency plans should the zombie apocalypse come to fruition? Yes, but I also lived through the whole bath salts thing in southern central Kentucky.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
where I saw a few of those bath salts zombies. So yeah, I got plans in my back pocket.
Oh, yeah, you
Harley
definitely have to have a zombie apocalypse plan. Everyone should have one.
Yeah. Harley is still plotting. Okay, she is out there she was laid on her bed. I asked her what she wanted to watch. She was watching something when he left to go to work. She came in here. I don't think she liked what she was watching, so I was asking her because for some reason, she likes to bitch at some newscaster on CBS.
Oh,
so after she's done bitching, then she likes to watch something else. So yeah, and then I realized she wants to watch the next episode of Elsbeth. But I told her we will watch Elsbeth when I get done with the show because I would like to watch it too because it's the show that I'm watching.
Oh, okay. What's it about?
Picture me as a New York City detective, tote bags, pinkness, and all.
Okay.
But Elsbeth just happens to be a white lady. But like my obsession with tote bags and having to and the random knowledge of things and the wardrobe, definitely.
It suits you. Okay.
Yeah, it is me if I was a New York City detective. But yeah, she wanted to watch that because I was like, what are you? Yeah. And she was like, she kept coming back to my one iPad that I stream it from onto the TV.
Also,
And
Harley is very intuitive and knows a lot of things about what you do. She's been
yeah, she
watching
does.
you.
She paid way too much attention to me. And I put
I
up a
mean,
video like she takes her job watching me too seriously. I forgot to tell two of my friends that it was Harley. They each were like, I was about to drag somebody through the internet. They thought it was a white lady. They thought I was like, I had left the house and a white lady was watching me. I was like, Harley Pup is the white lady. I made a
oh
Walking
my.
Dead preparedness kit. DJ, my purse is my Walking Dead preparedness kit.
You have everything in it.
Yeah.
Everything.
Because we were at church one time and somebody needed they were tearing something and I was like, why don't you just cut it? We don't have scissors. And then one lady was like, hold on. You got scissors, don't you? I got 2 pair.
2 pair. Okay.
Well, I have a pair of scissors in my mini office kit that I keep in my church bag, and then I have my purse scissors.
Oh, okay. That
And
makes
actually, I have
sense.
2 pair of purse scissors now because the first set I thought I lost.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I just didn't put them back where they belong. So when I went to
Oh,
that section of my purse and they weren't there, so I panicked and ordered a second set. So
and then you
yeah,
found them. It's okay. It happens.
so now the second set is now
scissors.
just my upstairs on the nightstand scissors, and you'd be surprised how often I need those scissors. Usually for my late night snacks because I'm tired and my hands are like we done opened enough. So I'm
You need
upstairs
to
in the
cut
bed
it.
cutting snacks open.
That's sad because that's like one of the only things I use scissors for is to open up like bags of snacks or chips.
Yeah, because I'm like, and there was one day, oh, I felt so bad. I was struggling so hard trying to get a bag of chips open. Like you would have thought they were gorilla glue shut. Like I could not. I'm pulling, and I'm home alone. I'm like, crap. So I got the scissors and just cut them. Like, oh well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It tea is what the tea is. This is how it's going. Because I just could not. Couldn't get it open.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle. That's usually what happens to me. I'll be struggling, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just get the scissors before I rip it, and it just everything goes everywhere because I've done that. I've done that with cereal so many times. The
Oh,
cereal
Annabelle, that
bags are the
picture.
worst.
Oh yeah, that picture in the Discord of going down the candy out. That was me last summer. Every day, every Sunday before church. Because when you come into the one store, there's like a row. I would just be going, and he would just like there was one. Not last year, but year before last, when we went to New Year's Eve watch night service.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, can we stop at the store before we go to church? And he's like, there's food. I said, I know how watch night goes. Can we stop at the store so I can get snacks and a beverage? And he looked at me and I was like, you better get a snack too. Because I'm not sharing mine with you. I'm not even sitting next to you. You're not even gonna be able to reach over and get Nan.
Taz is like, I want to be prepared. I know how this is about to go down. I definitely need snacks. I definitely need a beverage.
Yeah,
You
because
gotta
I'm like,
stop.
watch night, you don't know if it's gonna be one person that want to give up and give a testimony or 200. You don't know if somebody done brought all they first cousins and they best friend from kindergarten. You could be sitting there forever. I'm not about the star. I done waited all day for this meal, but I can take the food home with me. I'm gonna have a snack. Y'all not about to deprive me. I look, Lord, I need everything, every blessing I can going into the new year. I understand that. But bless this food that's about to go in my stomach too.
Oh my.
Why wouldn't you have either scissors or a knife on you? I have both. Don't everybody have one or the other on them at all times? I have both. I have both in my satchel unless I'm going somewhere. It's not allowed. I still take the knife. I have a knife and mace on my keychain. I got more stuff on my keychain than keys. But I also have 3 knives. I have a steak knife, a table knife, and a butter. There is a difference between it. So y'all need to stop calling table knives butter knives. Yeah,
There is a difference. You're right.
But I do have, I have, I got I got a couple. And if I could, every time I try to order it off of TikTok Shop when I have a little bit of extra money, they're sold out. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this time around I have to find it again. They have a little mini butcher set.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's supposed to be for novelty, but I was like, they really do cut through stuff.
I was
Just
gonna say
like,
it actually work, right?
and
Yep.
I would like to know these people who do the content with like the mini kitchens and the miniature cooking, where are y'all getting the miniature food from?
Right? Yeah. Do you have to special order that, or are they like making it?
I get
Wow.
everyone I'm hungry. It's not pretty at me either, because I'm like, why is it taking so long to don't mm-mm. No, and plus I have certain things that I just like. So I feel but and this is one thing. My stepmother, uh Mama M, she makes sure, and my one godmother,
Mm-hmm.
they defend me to, because there are people like, that's so, it's so extra, why do you have to do that? First of all, and they think, some people think it's rude that I carry certain stuff around. I think it's rude for me to go to a restaurant or come to your house and expect you to have things precisely how I want it.
Right. Right. If you know you
I
have
like
like
it.
things a certain way, you bring it yourself.
Right. I was like, just like I have this spicy vinaigrette that I like. Sometimes I use it as a dipping sauce. Sometimes I, toss it on some salad. But that's
Mm.
what I like. Nobody's obligated to have it or have the ingredients to put it together. Like the teas that I like Indian blend teas, like from India.
Mm-hmm.
How many people you know, if that's not their culture, is going to have that there? And do you want me to say, "Oh, you should have hit"? No, I'm just going to pull it out my purse. I'll share it with you.
Yeah, right. Ask for a cup of hot water. Boom, you got your own specialty now.
Yeah. Because one person like, you don't do that at restaurants. I have a friend. She's on TikTok. We have been
As a
in
waitress, when I
multiple restaurants making
mhm.
our tea from, and the wait staff, they don't care.
No, we don't. Like, that's what I was going to say. As a waitress, I've seen that so many times where someone would order a cup of hot water and pull out their own either Sanka or their own tea and just make it there and drink it. And there's no problem with that.
And they always love when I pull out my silverware. It's less work for them. They
Yeah. Oh, you
they
got your
love
own
it.
set? Yep.
Yeah, just like there was one waitress that, because I was like, oh, I was like, can I have an ice water to go? And I was like, you don't have to put it in a to-go cup. You can just refill the glass on the table. And I pulled out my cup like I was expanded. And she's like, oh, that's so cute. She's like, I can just fill that up for you, because their ice water station wasn't back in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those standalone. So she could take my cup
Yep.
and fill it. And she's like, oh, yeah. And she was happy. She's like, I don't have to wash a glass or nothing. And she's like, we don't have to take that back. She's like, girl, yeah, here. She's like, I didn't have to bring an extra glass over here. They don't care. Like, yeah, because somebody was like, oh, y'all, yeah, because we do it all the time. And she and I like to swap teas. So when we get together,
It's a tea swap.
we both have the little containers where you can unscrew, like they screw into one another. So I'll just
Mm-hmm.
screw off one and we exchange and screw it on. And we'll sit there and make our teas and we are the appetizer queens. We will make a whole buffet out of some appetizers.
Oh wow.
We got
I
to
love
calm it down though,
appetizers.
because one night we spent almost $200 on appetizers.
Oh my, that's steep. I bet it was good though.
It was. Now there was one time, my mom's one and only sister organized for us to go to a play in downtown Cincinnati, and there was a restaurant on the Skywalk. We all these ladies from my family went. We had this long table with a beautiful view, skyline,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And all we did was order appetizers. And we're like, oh, can we just get one of each of the appetizers? And we just split the bill every so many people. Like we told them, like, whatever fits this far, these
Yep.
people will pay for it, blah, blah, blah. That was the night we decided we should look at menus before we order that, because we did not realize how extensive their appetizer menu was. It was enough
Oh.
food for us because it was like 30, 35 of us all together. So there was more than enough food. But when we're like, they keep bringing food.
What did we order?
I think we had like 3 or 4 flatbread pizzas. We had egg rolls. We had some. It was delicious, and it was a good because like we did have a whole bunch of people. But I was like, did anybody look to see how many appetizers they had?
Thought it was gonna be a small little buffet of things. No, we just have a large feast, and they just have to keep bringing stuff out because they didn't get it all out at once. That's
Right,
funny.
because we thought, oh, everybody will just be able to get like a little taste of something. We'll go to the play, get out, go get something to eat. No, we got done with that play. Everybody went to sleep.
You were getting ready to go.
Because I lived the closest, and everybody just like was at my house. There's people on the couch, on the floor, hanging off the bed. Like, yeah, it
Bodies
was like
everywhere.
a party. Like, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, we had that good old item. Like we were because I was like, where is all this food come? And we had no boxes left over. We smashed. I was like,
You ate it all. Well,
and the
at
two
least
waitresses were happy because we were like, and we felt bad, and we everybody at the table tipped them individually, like because we were like, we are so sorry. We were not trying to be. We thought we were going to be a simple table. Like, everybody ordered a water and a drink because we're like, okay, we got this amount of time, and we thought, yeah, we didn't think y'all was gonna have to spend that much time at our table. We all felt bad, so they was happy. They made a killing at our table because we were like, oh, we are so sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that you guys did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because we had already determined, like, okay, they were gonna get whoever waited on us was already gonna get a good tip because before we walked in, we had already decided, like, everybody had brought money that we were going to contribute to the tip to give to whoever served us. But when that happened, we felt bad because what we thought was going to be a quick 5-10 minute job for somebody at our table became more than that. And I was like, oh, it's a Friday night. This is a
I bet the kitchen was happy.
They were, because we were close enough, and my one aunt was like, are they cheering? I think they are. We heard one person go, this is one table? And a couple people, you could see them come out and look at us, and you could see the confusion, because I guess what they thought we looked like in their mind and what we actually looked like,
they were not expecting it, huh?
Because they was looking at us like, that's okay.
They had to see with their own eyes, who is at this table that's ordering just appetizers? We got to see this.
Because we were just like, yeah, because in our mind, like the plan, like, get a little something to eat, because everybody that Friday got off work. We had just enough time. Like, most people got ready at work, like changed clothes at work, touched up their makeup, met where we had to meet. And we're like, okay, have a bite or two, be able to get through this play, then go get something to eat. Yeah, that
it didn't happen. Plans changed. You had 100 appetizers, and then caught the itis while you were at the show, and went home, went to sleep.
And I'm sure it was a lovely play. Do any of us remember it? No. And we were supposed to. We stayed for a bit of the meet and greet that we paid for.
That's cool.
We did not see the whole cast because we was like, we gonna be sleeping these people lobby.
Eyes real low, belly's heavy. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, if people don't recognize that we got the itis, we gonna get ticketed because they're gonna think we high. Because when you that level of sleepy where your eyes are like real thin.
Yep.
And you just sitting there not moving.
Just drowsy. Just relaxed and ready to fall out wherever you are, but trying not to.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, and thank goodness for where I lived at that time, because we parked and we could go through the back door, slid right. Everybody and I mean, just came and everybody just falling out. And I had 2 long couches and a love seat at that point in time. The kids were. Oh, they had sleepovers at different people's houses, so that people in their beds, everything, just
bodies scattered everywhere.
Because my one cousin came in because I forgot that he had asked if he could come to. He was doing 2 shifts to come and stay sleep in between his 2 shifts.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up. He had left me a post-it on the refrigerator. What kind of partying did y'all do? And I called him.
There was no party.
We was eating. We didn't. He's like, y'all didn't get that. Ain't from getting drunk. No.
Nope. It was from eating.
And he's like, where did y'all go? And I told him. He's like, what did y'all eat? Because he started naming all these dishes. I was like, that does sound good. We might go back down there and get that. I said, no, we ordered the appetizers. And he was like, so what appetizers did you get? No, the appetizers.
All of them.
He said, I'm going to call you back. He went on the website, looked them up. He called me back. What is wrong with y'all? A lot. He said, my mama was with y'all, wasn't she? Yeah. She was. He was like, it was partly her idea, wasn't it? Yeah.
Look at Taz telling.
It was. He's like, did y'all bring any leftovers back? No. He said, y'all ate all of that there? Every bit. I think a couple people licked some plates. I don't know, but it wasn't nothing left.
It's been a long while since I've licked a plate, but I've been there.
Well, Dada J, we did do the meet and greet, and there was this shrimp flatbread. And when I say shrimp flatbread, the crust for this flatbread was made out of shrimp.
Oh wow.
Like
okay.
ground shrimp, and then like the vegetables and cheese was on top. By far one of the best flatbreads I ever had. And what was his name? Mr. Joanna Man, Miguel Nunez. I was standing in front of him because we were supposed to be taking a picture. And I remember he leaned over to like give me a kiss on the cheek. And this was some big back behavior. And I turned around, I was like, you had the shrimp flatbread, didn't you? Wasn't it so good? He's like, how do you know I can smell it? He's like, my breath stink. No. I want some more, but I'm a little sleepy. Like, and I was just so sad. Like, you gotta, like, my eyes are like, you got another piece back there. Like, I know I'm not a part of the cast, but I can't be for tonight. Like, is it back there? Like,
it was like, good one another.
Back and forth, like to see around him, like I'm a giant or something. Like he's 6 foot something. I don't know, but I'm like swaying, trying to see back through this doorway.
Kind of look around him.
Like, is this some more? I got you. I just want a bite of it. I ain't even got to have the whole thing. Just come on.
Every day with you is an adventure. That sounds like it was an adventurous night. You know, going to all appetizers. You went to the play. Y'all all fell out when you got home.
Yeah, it was delicious. Now, one adventure I did go on with General Gambit. We're gonna have a do-over. Because that particular restaurant, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I was the only one that was sliding through. Like the floor and me didn't get along. And for everybody watching, yes, I had tennis shoes on. I just don't know why I was sliding. Okay. 2, I didn't know that they had a cereal bar until after I ordered. And when I say after I ordered, the kitchen had my ticket for a while, and I don't like to be that person. Like, can I cancel that? I didn't want to do that.
Right.
Because I was like, and the lady was like, yeah, you can mix and match cereal. Oh. Okay, I was about to live my childhood dream. Okay, I was about to mix the good cereals all together in a bowl. Okay,
5 different kinds. One bowl.
Was like, as soon as we got done eating, they're like, "Yeah, you all need to go. We need the table."
Okay.
I just ate my last wing. It's still I'm still chewing.
Like, I wanted to digest a little bit. Can I get an after dinner mint first?
So they have a different location. We're gonna go now. That's the place that has the Batman suit hanging up.
Okay.
And I looked it up. They also have candy, like a buffet of candy.
Oh, cereal bar and a buffet of candy. Is this place for kids? It's like the adult stream, you know.
Because so
sometimes I want more than one cereal, and I want to mix up different flavors in one. I think I would like this place.
Yeah, because I want to. Y'all have a great day. Yep, but that takes us to the end of yet another Talk About It Tuesday.
Oh wow.
We've been going through this quick.
Yeah. It's always fun chatting with Taz. And with everyone in the chat, thank you so much for watching.
Well, Chisita, you should send us the Munchie Bar. Thank you.
Yes.
Would be good.
A formal request. I promise I'll behave.
Yeah. And then after I try the cereal bar to see if it's up to snuff. Plus, I need to go and see what, because I heard that their cereals change every so often. But in my mind, I think because like Reese's Puff cereal with the I got some ideas. I got some ideas. But as always, thank you all for listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live and watching and listening from all around the social media sphere. And on behalf of myself and my wonderful, wonderful, smoking hot co-host, Smoking Hot Jess, we will see you later. Be
Have
good.
a good one.
Or as Twin says, if you can't be good, at least be good at it.
That's right.
I noticed when I was downloading the video from last night's live that I may or may not have a strike. I did send in an appeal, so we're just gonna wing it at 7:00 and see if it lets me go live again for the book reading. We're gonna see it. I mean, it lasted for here, but we know when it comes down to
fingers
the book
crossed.
series, sometimes it'll let me do it, sometimes it won't. But and check on the Bible reading. They're at First Chronicles 27, I think.
Slowly but surely, they're getting a turn.
I think it's 20. I think it's 27. Keep in mind, I'm looking at subtitles. I think it's 27. This lady, I can't hear her, but looking at her mouth, and she's leaning down, so I'm having a hard time reading her lips. She's moving. Her lips are moving pretty fast.
Oh, okay.
So just
see through it.
Yeah, keep an eye out when he pops up. And if I can't go live, I will definitely record it and get it up for you guys, because I don't think he can read.
I mean, I'm curious. I want to see it. I don't like him, but I feel like this will be something to see.
Yeah. Well, stay by your phone, because the easiest way to record it is through FaceTime. So I may call you just to get it on FaceTime to record it.
Okay.
I can't. All righty, y'all. Be good.
Bye-bye.
GCPR radio shining bright. Coast Guard production takes the light. GCPR live in the air. Every voice is welcome here. Turn it now. Don't be shy. Let your spirit touch the sky. Where every voice will be heard. Sing aloud without a word. GCPR stands so true.